Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Loosening tight nuts and bolts, such as when changing a car tire, can be really frustrating. Such scenarios are faced by most of us in our daily life. A startup, Apstam, has devised a tool that can make this task much easier.
At Apstam, we are building a tool that can loosen or fasten any nut or bolt just with the press of a button, ranging from a laptop screw to a truck's tire. So I'll explain the utility of this tool with the help of a simple example. So suppose you are going on a long drive with your family, and on a highway, your car tire got punctured. Now what you have to do, you have to use that car jack, lift the car up, then loosen all those 5 lug nuts, remove the tire, put the new stepney or tire, then retighten all those lug bolts. And if you have done this task before, you know how tiring and cumbersome this is. And if the driver is a lady or an elder person, then this task is like almost next to impossible for them in some scenarios. So with the help of our tool, you can change your car's puncture tire in less than 60 seconds, and that too without any fatigue or effort. The tool is the size of a small drill and it is completely portable. That means it has an inbuilt battery which you can charge and you can carry it anywhere. So with the help of this tool, you can loosen or fasten any nut or bolt. Any nut or bolt you can find around you or which is used in the modern machinery can be easily loosened or fastened with this tool. The tool is the kind of a shape and size of a small drill, but it's not just that. Internal work is completely different. So suppose you have to loosen those lug nuts, and as we already know, those lug nuts are very tight. So as our tool is portable, that means it must be using a small DC motor. So that small motor doesn't have enough torque or power in order to loosen those lug nuts. And even if we use a much bigger motor, then again we have to hold that motor so firmly in our hand. Otherwise, due to the torque of those bolts, the motor itself will rotate, which is very dangerous and can lead to an injury also. This is where our impact mechanism comes into play. This impact mechanism has been completely designed and developed by us, and we have applied for its patent also. So there is a small DC motor, after which there is an impact mechanism. This impact mechanism not only increases the torque generated by the motor by multiple times, but it also only allows the torque to be transferred in one way. देखिए मोटर ने जितने भी पावर जनरेट की वो बढ़ तो गई टॉर्क तक, लेकिन वन वे टॉर्क ट्रांसफर हुआ. सो दैट यू कैन लूजन दोज लग नट्स विद दीज एंड देयर वोंट बी एनी बैक टॉर्क इफेक्ट ऑन द यूजर. सो अगर आपका ये टायर है, यहाँ पे आपको कोई भी बोल्ट खोलना है, तो जस्ट यूज द टूल, कनेक्ट इट टू द बोल्ट, जस्ट प्रेस अ ट्रिगर एंड इट विल रोटेट एंड दोज लग नट्स विल बी लूजन. And like within 60 to 70 second maximum, you can easily loosen and then again fasten those lug nuts. We have market validated this kind of thing. We have built a prototype. So how I'll want to just give a brief on how I got this idea. कि कहाँ से शुरू हुआ था. Actually, my sister met with an accident just before the COVID lockdown. So thank God she got no major injury, but the scooty was completely destroyed. So as I was in second year of my mechanical engineering, I thought like ये scooty तो मैं ही ठीक करूँगा. So as soon as the markets opened, I bought the necessary equipments and tooling. और मैं scooty उसको I started that rebuild. And during that rebuild, I came to realize that cumbersome task of just rotating the screw or lug nut in order to loosen or fasten that thing. So I thought कि मतलब कुछ तो, और ये same चीज that the issue that I am facing, I am currently only building one scooty, like maybe once in a lifetime only. लेकिन ये tasks जो worker है mechanics हैं, they do on their daily basis ना, तो क्या उनको भी ये issue आता है? तो I thought maybe some kind of solution must be available in the market ना. तो I went to internet, I looked for the solution, but कुछ खास मेरे को मिला नहीं. Some of the solutions that I got were pneumatic. So for that pneumatic thing, you need an impact gun, you need the pipe, you need the water separator, and you need a like 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh rupees compressor. Oh, that was way out of my budget, not well suited for my need. Or फिर there are some tools available from Bosch, Makita. They are cordless only, but their price range is around 35,000 rupees. So like वो भी मेरे budget से बाहर ही था. तो then I went to the local mechanics also. कि I asked them the same question कि क्या ऐसा आप भी फेस करते हैं डेली ड्यूटी में, and they said like हाँ हम भी हाथ से ही खोलते हैं, there is no other option at some kind of budget option available which has good kind of performance. तो आई थॉट कि मैंने उनको कहा कि इफ देयर इज सम काइंड ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग अवेलेबल तो क्या डू यू वांट टू परचेज इट? दे सेड हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, हम तो अगर हमारे बजट के अंदर ऐसा कुछ आता है और उसकी परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी है कि इन अ व्हीकल दैट सभी बोल्ट वो आसानी से खोल रहा है, दोबारा टाइट कर रहा है, दैट वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू, विल बी वेरी हैप्पी टू ग्लैड टू बाय दैट प्रोडक्ट. सो हमने वो टेस्टिंग की. देन फिर आफ्टर दैट आई बिल्ट एन प्रोटोटाइप, क्रूड प्रोटोटाइप जो मैंने बनाया, एंड देन आई गेव टू देम और they tried it. There was some kind of iteration needed, ना कुछ glitches थे, कुछ issues थे. I resolved that, we resolved that issues, and after that we have sold like more than 6 to 7 tools, initial tools to our prototype, and they're working completely fine. And now we are in the stage of mass producing. Since our MVP is ready, now we are planning for the mass production of the things. And since there are several plastic components and there are some forging components inside this tool, there are various plastic injection molding dies and forging dies which we are in the process of making it. So that is the process. Once those tools are, those injection molding dies and forging dies are there, we have several other components also. But we have finalized those, our vendors for those, like motors is there, electric speed control, motor speed controller is there, battery is there, battery management system, charge PCB control, everything is there. We have some of these components are been in-house designed, and some of these components we have outsourced from, those are market available like motors and cells. So we have finalized all those vendors, and as soon as our dies are being made, we will be initiating a small assembly line and manufacturing all these components and then selling it to the mass market.
For any person without proper tools or experience, loosening tight nuts can feel very difficult, especially under challenging circumstances. However, with proper tools like this, it can definitely be much easier.